Or buy one get one free. These shrimps are huge. They're freshly made. This is why I love Aldi, especially because you find things like this, 50% off. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash. If you're new here, I do lots of cooking content, but today we're going grocery shopping. I'm going to 3 stores today, and the first one that I'm at is Publix. If you don't know what Publix is, it's a very popular grocery store here in Florida. I go to Publix when I don't necessarily want to buy items in bulk at Costco or items that I can't find at Aldi. So I have my grocery list with me on my phone. I'll put it up here on the screen so you can see exactly what we're shopping for. If I find some items that I want to add on here, then I'll just add the clips to the video and you'll see the total at the end. Also, at the end of this, I will put the total of everything that is spent today, but nonetheless, let's go shopping and spend the day together. Alright, so the strawberries and the blueberries are on sale this week. It is Valentine's this weekend, so this is the perfect time to pick up some strawberries to make some chocolate covered treats. But my husband and I love strawberries, so we're just gonna grab this and make some dessert at home. Blackberries are also a favorite at home. My husband loves to snack on these, and they are buy one get one free, so don't mind if I do. Now on my grocery list for this week, I did see that they had sausage on sale. I wanted the ground sausage, which I don't see here. Oh, maybe it's these right here. It's $4.69. It is $1 off. And then we have the pork sausages here for $5.69. This is 16 ounces, and these are 20 ounces. So I think for $1 more, I might just grab the regular sausages. They have mild and hot. I'm gonna go with mild. Now I also saw from their weekly ad that they should have ground turkey patties on sale. I don't see it here, so I'm going to ask if they have it available, and if they don't, then we'll just grab more items at Aldi. Alright, so they didn't have, or I was confused on the sale, but I'm going to grab these instead. These are chicken burgers, and these will work perfectly for lunches. My husband also loves to make like chopped cheese at home, and I think that he would like this with some peppers and some cheese. So I'm just gonna grab 2 packs of those, and this is a total of £1 each in each one. This is perfect for us. Now I'm gonna grab some lettuce. I saw that they had buy one get one free in the weekly ad, and let me show you what they got. So I'm a big fan of arugula. I love arugula and its peppery taste. They also have half and half, which is great because I love spinach and it has some leafy greens in there. And this is full on leafy greens, so I think I'm gonna go with the arugula for sure. And it is buy one get one free, so you save a total of $3.99. And these look extremely fresh, so I love when they look nice and fresh like this. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. maybe I'll grab one half and half and one arugula. I was planning on making some focaccia sandwiches, and I think this would go perfectly in it, but my husband doesn't like arugula. I mean, he doesn't like half and half either, so these will just be for me. But this looks good. I can have this in sandwiches, or I can have this as just a salad. And I always try to look for very nice looking greens in here because these tend to go bad very quickly. I think I'll just go with this one. They have these sweetheart pretzels. They look so cute. I love all the Valentine's things that they always have out every single year. And these don't have the price, but that would be a very nice gift for someone who loves sweet treats. All right, next thing on our list is to grab some pasta. And here is all the pasta that they have. This week they don't have any pasta sales, which is kind of sad because I love stocking up during the pasta sales. But their Publix brand is very affordable. It's $1.25 per box. And we normally like to get spaghetti or something that holds up well with like a nice cheese sauce. My husband loves a tomato sauce, so really it doesn't, he's a big fan of spaghetti. So I think I'm just gonna grab one spaghetti because we always have that one at home. And then for myself, let's see, which one would I want? I'm always in between like a macaroni shell, kind of like these small shells down here. I love those. But I also love a good bow tie because that makes a very quick and easy dinner. So I think I'm gonna go with the bow tie. So normally when I come to Publix, I love stocking up on these canned tomatoes because they're perfect for pasta or for stews. And I try to look for the ones that are normally on sale that week. So this one right here is my favorite brand that I love to buy. But I see that this one is also a great brand and it's 2 for $5. So this one is hand crushed. This one is hand crushed tomatoes and it has basil and sea salt. And I see that it's only the crushed tomato that's on sale, not the tomato puree, or looks like it's just these two. So I'm gonna grab one of these and also one of these. They both have basil in it, so that's just an added touch. All right, and the Rotel tomatoes are buy one get one free. These make a mean ground beef, so I'm going to get, let's see, they have diced tomato with lime juice and cilantro. That's delicious. And then they have diced tomatoes and fire roasted hatch chilies. So I think I'm going to go with the diced tomatoes and fire roasted chilies, the hatch one, and also the Mexican style with lime and cilantro. Let's try these out. All right, and these sun-dried tomatoes are on sale this week. I wanted to pick some up to make some pasta and also to put it into the focaccia sandwiches. They're 2 for $8. So they have the halves with herbs or the julienne cut. So I'm only gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm grabbing a pound of El Toro sweet ham. These will make great sandwiches, and I think I'm gonna grab half a pound of Swiss cheese too.
Anything else, ma'am?
Yeah, can I please do half a pound of the Publix Swiss cheese? Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, so the last thing on my list was these Olippops. They're buy one, get one free. I'm a big fan of Olipop and Poppy too. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the lemon lime. And the grape is my favorite too. All right, friends, we just finished shopping at Publix and the sun is in my face, I'm sorry. Now we're gonna go to Costco. Now at Costco, I only have a few things that I'm gonna buy from there just because I need them in bulk. So eggs is one of them, and I have everything else in my list. So let's go get that. Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just became an executive member and I've never been here before 10 a.m. and it's definitely a lot better. These shrimps are huge and they're farm raised and they're $6 off per package. That's a pretty good price for all these shrimps. And they're all the same price, so let's grab one of these. My goodness, just take a look at these strawberries. I'm a big sucker for these. They're $14.99 and they're a pound. Oh, they look beautiful and look at all these cakes. How cute is that? I'm a huge chocolate fan. $18.99. These are Tuxedo chocolate mousse cakes. Delicious. Oh my goodness, and look at these cupcakes. $8.99 for chocolate and the same for vanilla. And then they have chocolate frosted too with Valentine sprinkles. $8.99. I want to get one so bad, but we're not, because then I'll just eat it all. Now these pineapples are $3.39 each. They look really, really ripe. So I don't know if I'll take one. I normally take one, but they're really, really ripe and I don't know if I'll get through them in 2 or 3 days. So I think I'll skip these. My husband is a big fan of mangoes, but I don't know if he'll be able to eat 5 pounds worth, 5.5 pounds worth to be exact. And they're $10. So I don't know, I can think about this and come back to it since I'm not getting any pineapple. But what we do need are bananas. Here they have plantains for $4.29 and then regular bananas for $1.49, and it's a total of 3 pounds. I love these for smoothies, but once they start to ripen a lot, then I'll make a really mean banana bread. I love these potatoes too because they make a great potato salad, or you can roast them. They make a fantastic side dish. But it's not on my list of meals this week. But I do love grabbing potatoes. And I normally grab sweet potatoes all the time to make my dog's food. But I have a good amount still at home from our last grocery haul. And I'm not gonna grab any more. Here they have gold potatoes. And then they have sweet onions, carrots, red onions for $4.99, 5-pound bag. I actually ran out of red onions at home, but do I need a big bag like this? No, I don't. So I'll probably grab some red onions from Aldi just because I don't need a whole bunch, and they're still at a good price at Aldi. And I'm still very stocked up with yellow onions. These yellow onions are $3.89 for 5 pounds. And they're huge, they're gorgeous. I came in here for some mushrooms. I'm going to make some pasta. And maybe I'll tell my sister to come over today so we can have a nice dinner at home. My favorite part of Costco are these butter croissants. They're $5.99 and they're freshly made. My husband and I love these, and since I bought ham and cheese at Publix, these will make perfect sandwiches, so I'll take one. Steaks are out of the budget for this grocery haul, but let me show you what I typically like to buy from here, which is this beef chuck roast. Normally they have the whole chuck roast, and it is a little bit more affordable than that. And for the chuck roast, I love making a beef stew, or my sister loves when I make birria tacos, so love grabbing the chuck roast for that, but not grabbing it today. We'll grab our other proteins at Aldi. This is beef stew. All right, now it's time to grab the eggs, and it is freezing in here. 24 count of eggs is $4.59. I usually love grabbing these packs. It's $10.79 for 5 dozen, so that's a great deal for me. These immunity boosters have a discount of $2.69, making them $10.39. These are fantastic. I love them so much, but we're gonna skip out on them just because we don't need them this week. And I love making my own at home too. Whoop, sorry. Now what I do need is heavy cream, and this is the best price that I have found it. Even at Aldi, this can go up to $5 sometimes. So for a 32 ounce, for it to be $3.29, this is perfect. And my husband loves these cup noodles, so let's grab one of those for him. And that's everything, so let's check out and go to Aldi next. All right, and this is how much we spent at Costco, $53.13 for all these items. Hi, how are you? Good. Happy Valentine's. Have a great day. All right, friends, so we just got back from Costco and we spent a total of $53. At Publix, we spent a total of $63. So with my math calculations from my calculator from my phone, that was a total of $116. It is starting to get a little bit hot. I'm starting to get a little bit sweaty. This morning, the temperature was 50 degrees. And in Florida, we're not used to that. I'm not used to that. I'm originally from Miami, so I put on this jacket and now I'm kind of like sweating because I'm just shopping very quickly. But we got a good amount of things from Publix and Costco. I looked at my receipt from Publix and we saved a total of $30. And that's with all the BOGOs and the weekly sales that they had. So love that. Now what's left is Aldi. And at Aldi, I'm just going to grab majority of the proteins for the remainder of the week. So at Publix, I got sausage, and I also got some chicken patties. So at Aldi, I'm going to get chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks, and I'll see what else I find there, but I normally get family packs of chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks, chicken breast, and I'll see what else that they have. Other than that, I also need some produce items from Aldi. So tomatoes, jalapenos, some cilantro. I have onions at home. I need my milk for my coffee. So little items like that is what I'm gonna get at Aldi. So let's get going and let's just go shopping. All right, I'm grabbing my bags because at Aldi they don't have bags for you and you have to bag your own items. But here we are. Okay, I saw on their weekly ad that the oranges were on sale. Let's grab a pack of these. And we'll just leave some out to ripen within the next few days or so. Let's see. From here, all I really need is cilantro, which is right over there. Right here. It's 79 cents for cilantro, and I'm gonna grab 2 packs, making sure that they both look very decent. And these are going with me. I also took a peek at the pineapple here. It's $1.95 each, so that's not a bad price at all. And at Costco, they were really, really ripe. And I like to buy them green just so they can ripen for a few days and we can get through the other fruits that we bought at Publix. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a few of these Roma tomatoes. They look very pretty and they're 85 cents per pound. So I'm gonna grab about 6 of these, and I'm also going to grab some avocados, which are 49 cents each. I like to grab a few that are pretty hard and haven't ripened yet, just because I like to have these for breakfast. So normally I'll let them ripen throughout the week. And then if I can't get through all of them all at once, then I'll put them in the fridge and they work just fine. All right, so I ended up grabbing more than 6. I grabbed around 8 of them, and I figured I would use some to make some pico de gallo at home. And sometimes I like to add them into my stews too. So, and they're very pretty decently sized. So 8 is just fine. And then I grabbed a total of 6 avocados. Now when I'm at Aldi, I love to stock up on my avocado oil, and I completely ran out. So I'm gonna grab one of these, and then I also need some extra virgin olive oil, and that is $5.99 here. They also have this organic extra virgin olive oil for $7.29. So I'm gonna grab these. And I am planning on maybe frying some of that shrimp that we just bought at Costco. So I'm going to get one of these canola oils, which are $3.59 each. Now these chocolate chips I absolutely love, and I see that they're at a current price drop right now. So I might stock up on maybe 2 packs. I love to get these semi-sweet chocolate ones. That's $3.50. They also have milk chocolate, but it's a little too sweet for me, and dark chocolate. I like the dark chocolate, but not really that brand. So I think I'm gonna get 2 or just 1. I'll stick with 1 semi-sweet chocolate. All right, so now we're heading to the protein aisle, and we're gonna stock up on the chicken. Let me show you the chicken that I get. All right, so they have boneless chicken breasts, $2.49 per pound. I think that's a very great price. Let's see. I see one back here for $8, $8.57, and then there's another one back there for $8.76. I think I might just go with this one. And then the chicken drumsticks are $1.09 per pound, and they have the family value pack here. These are awesome because I use them to cook my dog's food, but they also make a great baked dinner, and there's a lot of them. So for $5, it's 4 pounds. So I'll grab one of these. And then the chicken thighs are $1.55 per pound. Same thing, family value pack. But these, I believe, have bone-in. Yeah, they're bone-in and they have skin on. So These look very pretty. I'm gonna take one of these, $6.04. Oh, and I needed to buy some chicken wings. Lately, I love making some stew with these, and it brings so many. I separate these into 3-day portions. So for $13.27, it's 4.5 pounds of chicken wings, and it's 3 separate dinners for me and my husband. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. And I ideally like to buy 1 more pack just to make sure that we have enough for these 2 weeks, just because we don't go out to eat and we make everything at home. So I see that these are on sale for 89 cents, and these are the Purdue, and they're $4.05. Versus the ones that we just got, I believe was $5. So it's $1 less. Ooh, look at these. These are 50% off. I love a good steal. This is perfect. It's 50% off, so I'm gonna get, if this is $5, it'll be around close to $3, around $2 and some change. So let's grab 2 packs of those. That's amazing. I love when I find 50% off deals. And this is 1.5 pounds. And same thing, a little bit more than 1.5 pounds. That's perfect. So 2, 5. Okay, I think that's good. We're good on protein. I also see that they have bacon at a reduced price, and I love making breakfast sandwiches, but I love a good center cut bacon. And I don't know if I see it. That's lower sodium. Oh, right here. No, that's hardwood smoke. But is it center cut? It's thick cut. Thick cut is nice too. I might just grab one of these. All right, and then I'm gonna grab 1/2 gallon of milk for $2.73. Let's see when this expires. February 22nd, February 22nd. They're all February 22nd. And see how the heavy cream is $5 here. So we did save some money at Costco. All right, and then I also need almond milk. I love using almond milk for my coffee. So, original almond milk. Put this over here. All right, and I think that this is everything that we need from Aldi. We got majority of our proteins. We got some extra protein here. We have our milks, some of our produce. I think we're missing just, or maybe I have jalapenos at home. I'm not really sure. Ooh, let's grab some chips too. All right, my husband and I tried these chips last week and they're really a hit. So I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna grab some cabbage for some stir fry. And then I also need some peppers, just in case my husband wants this for like a little chopped cheese at home. And also in pasta too. And now we can check out. I also forgot some celery. And these are on sale. My husband loves white cheddar, so why not grab one of these? right, so here's our receipt. There were some items that needed to be voided, but for all of these items, it came out to a total of $91.12. This is why I love Aldi, especially because you find things like this, 50% off. All right, friends, now we're just packing up our things from Aldi. I've made enough space here in the car, so right now I'm playing like some Tetris here. But I grabbed everything that I needed. This is my big bag of protein right here. And I think this was a very successful grocery haul. So now I'm just gonna go home. My husband is going to help me unload. I need 2 hands for this. 2 of the Aldi bags are in the passenger seat, but other than that, success. Now let's put our cart back. Okay, and I guess I don't get my quarter back. All right then. Oh well, as I was saying, I think it was a very successful grocery haul. We got a lot of protein and there's lots of cooking to do for these next 2 weeks. So I can't wait to share with you everything that I'm going to make. And I am pretty tired, friends, I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time vlogging the entire grocery haul experience. So let me catch my breath real quick. But I'm sorry if some of the clips might be choppy or maybe my audio isn't that bad. I'll see when I'm editing this how everything looks. I'm mostly in the kitchen, so when I'm cooking, I'm just in my element and I've gotten used to filming while cooking. So, but this is all brand new to me when it comes to grocery shopping, vlogging, grocery shopping at the same time. So friends, thank you for joining me today. Thank you if you watched the entire video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I have lots of recipes that I want to share with you guys, and thank you for joining me along in this YouTube journey. It's all brand new to me, but I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to bring you more videos. And again, thank you for being here. I'll see you on my next video. I'll see you next week. Take care.